So it stopped raining and I decided to venture outside. I ventured outside a bit, walked around in various places, and find some animals. But hope you guys learned something interesting in this video, or maybe learn anything new, and most importantly, enjoy. So hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're going to be talking about dragonflies. Yeah, dragonflies. So dragonflies, they're not really dragons, but they're not really flies too.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So yeah, let's go and search. So searching for dragonflies, I don't think it's that hard actually, because they're just flying above the grass. So I decided to find some other animals first before I actually move on to dragonflies. And yeah, since it's just done raining, I don't think they'll be flying around that early after the rain is done. So I decided to just walk around first and give them time to fly again. So I found a bunch of Asian stuff. Like I was surprised to see Asian ants eating a snail, and then a bunch of grasshoppers and stuff. But just the casual stuff, I found a bunch more animals, and yeah, that's basically it. And then I found the dragonfly in my house. I don't know how, but yeah. So let's get into the explanation. So, for the basics of dragonflies, we need to know what is dragonflies. Well, dragonflies is basically two paired winged insects that have very big eyes that's covering almost their entire head, have a very long tail, and have legs that can perch onto stuff while they're resting. Now, for dragonfly speed, since they're flies basically, because they have dragonfly, they have fly in their name, well, we're gonna talk about their flying speed. Now, dragonflies are very agile flyers. They can fly up to speeds of 36 to 54 kilometers per hour. And for comparison, Usain Bolt, the fastest human alive, can run up to speeds of 44.72 kilometers per hour. And that's not even beating the fastest of fastest dragonflies. So yeah, dragonflies are not that slow. And dragonflies can actually fly up, down, left, right, sideways, and basically any direction they want without turning their heads like hummingbirds do. So they're 360 flying, and with their speed, they're pretty agile flyers. Dragonflies are also one of the oldest flying species on Earth, and since they're insects, they have like a nymph stage. They're pretty scary too in their nymph stage. And since we're talking about their nymph stage, let's just talk about their life cycle. So, the life cycle of dragonflies basically goes like this. So, an egg is born in the water, then it hatches into a nymph, they shed a few times, and then they metamorphosize into a dragonfly. But there's no pupal stage, and generally, adults only live up to 5 to 10 weeks, depending on the species, and nymphs live for about 5 years. So basically, dragonflies spend more time as nymphs than they are as dragonflies. But yeah, that's basically the entire of their life cycle and stuff. So let's move on to their habitat. So dragonflies typically live near bodies of fresh water, such as riverbanks, canals, ditches, ponds, and even lakes. Based on my experience though, they can be found near grass fields. So basically they can be found on grass fields hunting and flying around and stuff. But for their nymph stage, they are exclusively in bodies of fresh water. So nymphs live in bodies of fresh water. And that's why dragonflies live near bodies of fresh water, so that they can lay eggs and stuff. And yeah, that's basically their habitat. Let's move on to their behavior. So for their behavior, dragonflies, particularly male specimens, are territorial, and some defended from other species of dragonflies and some defended against their own kind. Many male species of dragonflies fight for their own right to the area, while females, in order to lay eggs, they need to mate with a male that has owned the territory for various reasons. And yeah, that's basically dragonfly behavior. So they're territorial, and they fight like normal animals. Basically every single animal in the animal kingdom have this type of territorial thingy, but dragonflies specifically, I guess male specimens, they have territorial need for ponds and stuff. But yeah, that's their behavior. Let's move on to their diet now. Dragonfly eat various insects and they are strictly carnivores. Because of that, they are very skilled to the point where the success of catching prey is around 95%, which is very good and very hard to match. This is also due to the dragonfly's compound eye, which is basically covering like almost its entire head, like I said before, which gives them a huge vision advantage. But also, it gives them the ability to catch prey with ease and have 360 vision. And for comparison, lions, they don't have that good of a catching prey rate. I think they have like a 60 to 65% rate of catching their prey and it becomes successful, but dragonflies have 95, and I think that's like the highest percentage of any carnivorous animals that have ever existed. So yeah, let's move on to their enemies, or basically predators. The enemies of dragonfly consist of their own kind because of territory, like I said before, and predators, usually birds, because birds, since they have very high speeds that is fast enough to eat those dragonflies and basically catch dragonflies, they can eat them. And birds also like to feed on insects usually, and some frogs or bass could, gobble up dragonflies if they're big enough to eat them. But the funny part is that dragonflies actually eat tadpoles as nymphs. And I think that's basically everything about the dragonflies. Now let's move on to the ending. Yo! We got the shovel! Alright, let's go. And yeah, I think that's the entire thing about dragonflies. If you have more facts that you can tell me, if you're like a dragonfly expert, you can like comment down below. And please subscribe because I really want to hit 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, I'm just gonna play a footage of me doing some other animal stuff and basically adventuring around. So yeah, bye bye. The spider is there. Holy crap. Alright, the spider's there now. Whoa, what type of legs do you have, sir? Holy crap, bro. That is one of the craziest creatures I've ever recorded. What type of spider is that? There's no snakes there. So I'm guessing there'll be no snakes here. Look at that! Isopods! Damn!